Another strong outing on his part. In particular, what he was able to do against the middle of the order to keep them in check, Cano and Cruz in particular. But he's in a good place. He was powerful tonight. I thought he got a couple of key strikeouts in opportune times, particularly the last hitter he faced, where it looked like his night was kind of coming to a close. But to me, the key in this game was the second inning. You know, Hanley leads off with a double. We manufacture the run with a get over by Mitch with a ground ball to the right side, then another ground ball by Rutt to drive in the run. And the two plays defensively in the outfield. Jackie with a big cut down of an extra base hit at second. Benny makes a strong throw to prevent potential tying run to score. So good defense, very good pitching, and then a little opportunistic with, you know, bases loaded with a wild pitch and a pass ball. So we're able to put together enough runs here tonight.
How has Rodriguez opened your eyes this season?
It's just a matter of his abilities coming together. This has always been an extremely talented young guy, and we've talked about his maturity. We've talked about his progression. It's been on display here for, you know, a good number of starts consecutively. He's in a very good place. So it's good to see him put it together.
John, obviously there's been a lot of attention on Kimbrel, but how reliable have the 7th and 8th inning guys become in the last couple of weeks?
You know, with the exception of about a 4-game stretch where Barnesy was a little out of sync from a delivery standpoint, he's gotten it back together. He's executing his curveball, good power to his fastball. Heath, you know, he had the one inning against Tampa on Mother's Day that was kind of a blip, but both those guys have been outstanding. And the work that those two, in addition to Joe Kelly, Robbie Scott, that's been a really good combination. And when one pitcher hasn't been available on a given day, we've been able to mix and match. So, you know, a lot was mentioned about guys being missed because of injury. They've certainly stepped up and assumed those roles.
Can you talk about the stretch Kimbrel is on?
Well, it continues, Johnny. You know, I think early in April it was a game over in Detroit where maybe that was a little bit of a lengthy outing for him. But since then, he's been automatic, just outstanding.
John, is Jackie okay with the knee?
Yeah, you know, the impact of the ground on the slide is where he feels a little bit of a zinger. But he was able to, you know, whatever discomfort he was feeling goes away quickly. Had no hesitation. If there was a base hit, he felt in his mind he'd be able to score. He gets a great read on a pass ball. That ball's not too far behind home plate, so there was no effect of what he was feeling in that play.
During that game, you got a chance to maybe put them away with some maybe one big hit. Were you concerned at all that you had missed some chances and that would come back to get you?
No, not concerned, because we did as a lineup up and down. You know, we were relentless in our approaches. You know, you look at what like Vasky and even Devin are doing at the bottom of the order. Even though there might not be a base hit or an on base, there's deep counts, there's a lot of pitches seen. But we, once again, create tremendous amount of opportunities. But, you know, maybe tonight the 2-out base hit wasn't there as it's been, you know, over the last 3-4 days.
You know, 5 in a row obviously isn't a huge winning streak, but, you know, how nice has this homestand been just to see the team kind of start to put it together a little bit?
More than anything, Ian, there's been different ways we've done it. It hasn't been just outscoring by big margins. It's been quality pitching. It's been consistent pitching. It's been timely hitting as well. So, you know, you put a streak together, there's going to be different ways that we do seal a win. But it's been really good to see, there's no doubt.
With Eddie, you know, you talk about his consistency, you know. Is there like one key that you've seen for him to be able to have that consistency, start in and start out, like you said?
I don't think there's any one thing you can point to. You know, he's generated a lot of talk because of the run that he's on and doing a very good job. That's clear. But it's been a combination of a lot of things that's culminated in increased confidence. He's pitching very relaxed with very, very good stuff.
Any other questions?
The move for tomorrow, we've optioned Ben Taylor back to Pawtucket. Ben Johnson will make the start tomorrow.